Hey, boys and girls. Okay, today's Friday lesson is that we are going to take everything that we learned this week, adding mixed numbers, subtracting mixed numbers, and then also when we have to regroup those mixed numbers when we subtract. So we're going to do a bunch of problems together right now. So make sure you have your notebook, make sure you have a pencil, cozy up, pause it when I do it. Make sure that you are doing it along with me. Okay. So just like as if I was in the classroom, we're going to go for some right now. Oh, I got to erase this from last video. Okay. So it's important today that you make sure you pay attention to the signs. Okay. If it's addition or subtraction. So here's our first one. 4 wholes and a half plus, okay, adding 2 wholes and a half. Okay, so add up our fractional parts. A half and a half is 1 whole. Or if you think like this, half and half is two halves or 1 whole, right? And then 4 plus 2 is 6. And then we just add 6 plus our 1 whole is 7 wholes total. Okay, not too bad with that one. All right, let's try another. Okay, 6 wholes and 4/5 plus, okay, if it helps to like circle the sign to think about what you're doing, do that. I know you can't circle it on a computer, but you could write it out in your notebook, do it, and then go back. And then 7 wholes and 4/5. Okay, so we're going to add up our fractional parts first. 4/5 plus 4/5 is 8/5. Okay, what do we notice about this fraction? It's greater than a whole, right? Because our numerator is bigger than our denominator. Then we're going to add up our wholes. 6 plus 7, well, that's a double plus 1, right? So we get 13. Now, I'm going to change my improper fraction or fraction greater than 1 to a mixed number, okay? We can't forget to add 13 in there later. All right, so we could think 8 divided by 5, or you could think of multiples of 5, right? 5, 10, that's too high. So it's 1 time with a remainder of, so 5 times 1 is 5, and then 6, 7, 8 with a remainder of 3. So if we wrote it as a mixed number, it would be 1 whole and 3/5. Okay, now we just add up 13 plus 1 and 3/5, and we get 14 and 3/5 as our final answer. A lot of us got a lot better with the addition. Let's try one more addition. Okay, so we have 9 wholes and 8/10 plus 6 wholes and 3/10. Okay, so we'll add up 8/10 and 3/10, 8, 9, 10, 11/10. I hope you're thinking what I'm thinking. Fraction greater than 1. Then we'll add up our 9 plus 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then we just have to add up our, look at our fraction greater than 1. 11 divided by 10. We know it can go in 1 time. So 10 times 1, and then how many more to get to 11? 1. 1/10. And then we just add up 15 plus 1 is 16 and 1/10. Okay? All right, let's look at another. This time we'll do some subtraction. So if we have 4 wholes and 2/3 minus 3 wholes and 1/3. This one I think is a little easy because if you look, 2/3 minus 1/3 is 1/3. So no regrouping here. We did not have to rename any fractions. So we have 1/3, and then 4 minus 3 wholes is 1 whole, 1 and 1/3. I think when we don't have to regroup, it's definitely easier for subtraction. Let's just try one more like this. So if we have 7 wholes and 3/4 minus 2 wholes and 1/4, we could do our fractions first. 3/4 minus 1/4 is 2/4. And then 7 wholes minus 2 wholes is 5. So we have 5 and 2/4, or we can make that simpler into 5.5. Okay. When you don't have to rename, subtracting is a little easier. Let's try somewhere we are going to have to rename. Let's see. If I had, now these are the ones that we have a little more trouble with. So if I had 3 wholes and 1/12, and I'm subtracting it from 2 wholes and 11/12. Okay, so we look at our problem. We look, okay, we're going to subtract the fractional pieces. 1/12 minus 11/12. Uh-oh, I can't do that. So, like I said yesterday, one way that we could do it is we could change them into improper fractions. So we can do 12 times 3, which is 36, and add 1, 37. So we have 37/12. And then we have over here 12 times 2 is 24. And add 11, well, I could do 24, and then add 10 is 34, and one more 35. 35/12. And then we just subtract. So 37/12 minus 35/12, I could do over here. 7 minus 5 is 2, and we have 0, so it's 2/12 is our answer. If you wanted to simplify it, you could. If you wanted to simplify, it would become 1/6, but again, I will take either answer. Okay? All right, I think that's the easiest way. I know it's a lot of steps, but it is easier for most people to do it this way. All right, last one with, I'm going to give you a whole number this time. So 6 wholes minus 2 wholes and 3/4. Okay. Some of us had a lot of trouble with this the other day. So I'm talking fourths, so I'm going to change my 6 wholes into fourths. So what I could do is think something divided by 4 gets me 6, or 4 times 6 gets me 24. Okay, and you could double check by doing 24 divided by 4, I get 6. Okay, and then mixed number, change it to improper over here. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 9, 10, 11, plus 3 is 11, 11/4. Okay, and then we just subtract. 24/4 minus 11/4. I'm going to do the numerators over here. 4 minus 1 is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. So we get 13/4. Now, it's an improper fraction or fraction greater than 1. You can change it to that mixed number. So how many times can 4 go into 13? So you could think of your multiples. 4, 8, 12. We can't go any higher. So 3 wholes. That's 12. And then how many more to get to 13? 1. 1/4. And that's your final answer. Okay, so today you will see some problems that are going to just be addition with mixed numbers, subtraction mixed numbers, and some that you might have to rename. So always, if you need extra help, go back, rewatch the videos. Okay, you have all day to complete it. Rewatch, do the problems out, pause, stop. Okay, work it out with me. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye.